You're live.
Okay, I'm live. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Halloween trick or treat tonight. Well, you guys don't know, I've never tricked you in 29 years, so I'm not going to start tonight. But I'm hoping somebody gets a real treat tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. So I hope you guys are having a good night. It's beautiful here in Texas. The weather is beautiful. So for everybody running around outside, it's a beautiful night to be outside. All right, so I think we're going to start out with little congratulations. You guys know that, this is, my big overall organization is called Team Up. And under this organization, there's like, the tribe and Team Chris and Team Fun. And under that, there's other groups, Abby's got Bloomability, and there's just lots of different teams under the umbrella. And so every month, I like to take a peek to see, who's driving numbers and who's driving AROs. And so tonight, we're going to celebrate a young lady from Oregon. Tasha Edgerly had more AROs than anybody else in the entire organization. She ended up the month, Tasha, you ended up the month with 10 new AROs. That's so, do you want to unmute yourself and just say hi to everybody?
I'm a mess.
That's okay.
Go too. Hello.
We're super jazzed for you. So Abby, what does this mean for Tasha?
So Tasha hit QSC this month, which was absolutely amazing. She did it in less than 60 days, and she is now working towards sales coordinator. So lots of exciting stuff happening in Tasha's world, and she's having amazing business conversations and lots of good stuff.
That's so much fun. Congratulations, Tasha. We're proud of you. And, we're here to help you on your journey to sales coordinator. It's a big thing. Takes a lot of gumption, takes a lot of courage. And, you're sharing the message of something that's healing. So thanks so much for that. All right. Yeah. So that is so super cool. But also tonight, I was going through, I think Nancy Hilliard, I think I just saw that you're on front door duty. But Nancy came in with 7 new AROs in the month of October. Nancy, that is so great. And Nancy keeps showing up. It's showing up. Congratulations, Nancy.
Thank you.
That is so exciting. So what's the secret to your success?
Well, I just keep calling because I hit 15 over the summer, did the summer incentive, and I said I did like 5 a month. My goal was 5 a month. And so I just kept asking people, and I did hey, I'm doing this challenge and I really need your help. And, I threw everything out there.
And people are responding. And I love what you said. Here we go. Magic words. I set a goal. If we don't set a goal, chances are we're going to still be where we were, at the beginning of the month. So congratulations. Now, also, Abby Nowlin, Tasha's sponsor, while she's in your organization. Abby, you came in with 7 new AROs. That's pretty impressive. Let's give it up for that. Now, also someone that we don't celebrate often, but someone that's been in the organization for a long time, Martha Durham. Oh, Martha, unmute yourself, Martha, because Martha, you came in with 6 new AROs this month. Can you unmute yourself and say hi, Martha?
Hey, good evening. Thank you.
That is so great. So, I mean, you must be doing lots of reach outs. That's 6 new orders. That's a lot.
I'm working a little bit.
Well, I just think you need to sprinkle some of that fairy dust because she's working a little bit and she's got 6 new AROs. Martha's a retired nurse, and you absolutely see the value of Juice Plus. I know you do.
Yes.
And you know that it changes lives. And so it's a message. Martha, how long have you been with the company?
22 years.
22 years. And look at this, guys. She's showing up on a Monday night call. All right. So that's Martha is inspiring. So congratulations. We're super proud of you. Super proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. So I thought tonight we'd do a couple different things. Number one, recently I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, Terry, I want to learn the new language of the Healthy Living affiliates. Where is it written down? And guys, it is written down and it's available to all of you. If you go to healthylivingaffiliates.com/tool, is that with an S, Kathy, or just tools? I think
With an S.
with an S. Kathy's going to pull it up because I want to show this to you. It's available to all of you. You can look at it. You can study it. Kathy's going to pull it up for us because I literally got 3 asks last week. Where can I see you? And because persons all saying the same thing, Terry, this needs to be written down somewhere. Well, it is written down somewhere. So Kathy's going to pull it up for us so we can take a peek at that together.
I'm
And,
having a tough time bringing it up for some reason. I'm still working on it, Terry.
Okay, well, if you want to just hold that, keep working on that, and then maybe we'll jump over to Melissa's video. Okay, so next piece of the puzzle while we're waiting for that to come up. I don't know how many of you might have been on the Healthy Living affiliate call last Tuesday. Jamie Cantrell shared again, and Melissa Falco closed it out with something called Care and Share. And she helped breathe some life into our memory joggers. And how many of you have brought on new partners during the incentive, partners sign up for free? And how many of them look at you and go, I don't know anybody? Well, we all know that we all know, right? Juice Plus is for every single living, breathing person. So I asked Melissa Falco over the weekend if she would riff for me that 5-minute training so that we could breathe some life into our memory joggers. So before we run it, I need you guys to have your spiral notebooks out or paper, whatever you need, pen, pencil, paper. She's going to ask you some questions. So go ahead, Kathy, and run that. And know that she created this just for us tonight.
Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Falco, and I am what we call an accidental affiliate. I joined this business many years ago, and I came in at a time when I had a really big job in a professional career. And the reason that Juice Plus caught my attention is because somebody in my life, very close to me, had a health situation. And I started looking and researching and trying to find something that could help him. And I stumbled across Juice Plus. And after some education, I started to get a little bit excited and got to a place where I realized that it certainly wasn't going to hurt anything, but what if it could help? And that's really how my journey began. I signed up just like you did to come in and be able to share with him because I knew responsibly that he wasn't going to buy it from anybody but me. And knowing that he was supporting me in some way, he would say yes, but if it was up to his own measure, the answer would probably be a no. And I didn't want to risk the opportunity of missing this. So I signed up as an affiliate. I presented some information. I asked for his credit card and said, would you be willing to give it a try? And it was as simple as that. Much like Jamie Cantrell has mentioned before about our Eat and Share program, it was very much a, are you willing to give it a try kind of a question. And at that point, I wasn't looking to necessarily build anything beyond that. But what happened is as he started to get results and I started to notice and experience things for myself, it's really hard not to share that with other people. And so this is the part that I like to call the care and share space. And I've been asked to go through a little exercise with you guys to help those people who are out there who are looking to take maybe the next intentional step to building out your experience with Juice Plus. And that usually comes to the point where we say, well, who do I share it with? And I like to go through this exercise because it doesn't give you a lot of time to think. It'll keep you on your toes. You're probably going to have to pause and replay at points, but try to go through it the first time quickly, because what happens is the brain likes to answer things and move on to the next thing. So without judging the person and the name and the people that we're going to write down, it allows you to just share and care onto that page. And then from that point, we'll take you to the next step of, what do we say and how do we go from there? But let's get this and go through this pretty quickly. It's just going to take a couple of minutes to make sure you have a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper. And on the count of 3, we're going to start writing some things down. So your job is just to listen to what I say and to write down whatever comes to mind. Don't hesitate, don't judge, just write it down. Okay? Ready, set, go. Write down 3 family members that you love. Write down 3 people that live on your block. Write down 3 people you went to high school with. Write down 3 people you went to college with. Write down 3 people that play sports with your children. Write down 3 parents that you admire. Write down 3 people that you like to spend time with outside of work. Write down 3 people that you like at work. Write down 3 people that make you laugh. Write down 3 people that you've learned something from. Write down 3 people that you like to travel with. Write down 3 people that you would love to grow old with. Write down 3 people that you admire and aspire to be like. Okay, now you've got a list in front of you. And the purpose of this exercise is to get you to realize that we all know more people than we think we do. When I'm starting out with new affiliates, what I try to get them to see is that what we have in our hands is magic and it's universal. Fruits and vegetables don't discriminate. They absolutely help everybody who ingests them. So the more that you consume, the healthier your body can be. And that's what Juice Plus is. It's food. It's functional. It gets into the system. It goes and does good things. And it helps assist the body in behaving and performing at its best. And so why wouldn't we want to offer that to these incredible people that we've written down? See that? So the biggest lesson here is don't judge. Don't judge the people in your life. Oftentimes the people we think are going to be interested aren't, and the people we think won't be interested are. And so it's really not up to us to decide for them. What our job is to do is to care and to share with them and invite them into the experience in some way, shape, or form. So I always say, just let your heart be your spotlight, reach out to the people that are in front of you, make some intentional phone calls or talk to them when you see them, or offer some samples and ask them to give it a try. But at the end of the day, this is a really special thing that we have the power and the opportunity to share with people, and who knows what it'll do for them on the other side, right? What a blessing that could be. So thank you for tuning in. I challenge you to be courageous and caring and take that first step and reach out to the person who invited you for some more tips. Have a good day.
Isn't that an excellent teaching message? And she created that for me today, okay? And it's already on boards. All right, I shared it with Julie Herbst. I'm sharing it with people because that needs to be part of our Get Started tab. That is so good. So if you did the exercise, I know she was talking fast, but if you were to go through that exercise, you'd have 39 names of people that you could reach out to. I think that's pretty exciting. So what we're going to do for the next 10 minutes is I found this past weekend scripts that were created by Jake Kelly. Jake is very, very young national marketing director. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun if in the last 10 minutes of the call tonight, we did some action steps? So Kathy's going to post the scripts And Kathy, if you have them there in front of you, would you speak them? Because I want you to hear how simple. And remember, this comes from Jake. She was probably in her mid-20s when she created these, but they're so simple and so straightforward. So we're going to post both of them. And what you're going to do is you are going to, here we go, maybe just cut and paste, throw a name in there and text it to one person, two people, three people, all right? The person who gets the first response as in, yeah, I might be interested, tell me more, wins a $50 gift card. So, all right, so Kathy, if you want to pull those up again and maybe speak them, because we have two scripts, right? Two simple ones.
Right, and I put both of them
Okay.
in the
In the chat.
Each of them
Okay.
are in the chat, but also here you go. Here
Okay.
they are.
All
And,
right.
So I don't know why it's not looking better on your screen, but
That's okay. It's you
here
know,
you go.
as long as
It
okay,
says, "Hi,
okay.
hey, I've been
A
meaning to,
blank.
hey, whoever, I've
Yeah.
been meaning to reach out to you because I'm expanding my business. I'm looking for a few new team members. Not sure what you're up to in terms of work right now, but if it's something you'd be interested, I just think that you'd be so great and creative and might be a good fit. I know the product is going to make perfect sense to you. Let me know if you're interested and I can send you some info. If not, no worries, just thought of you." So that's the first one I put in there. And the second one is, "Hey, hi, lady. Hope all is well with you. You keep coming up in my mind because I'm really expanding my business and I think you would be awesome at it. Not sure what I'm not sure what you're up to in terms of work, but I have always admired your work ethic, excuse me, and how great of a leader you are. And I think you would be a perfect fit. I know the product is going to make perfect sense to you. It would take only a few hours a week and you can work from anywhere. If you're interested in taking a look, I can send you a short video with some info. If not, no worries at all. Just thought of you, and maybe you know someone who might be looking for an opportunity. Let me know, girly."
Okay, see how fun those are and upbeat those are? All right, so we've got 10 minutes. If you have any questions, just unmute yourself. But I'm anxious to give away $50 tonight. And isn't this fun? Very hard to be quiet on this call.
I also have you want me to share these words too?
Do you guys need that? Do you need the image back up? I think they probably need the image back up from the script. And then we can review this next week.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are.
I got a response.
What? Tasha? Okay. I don't stop everybody else. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this every Monday night for the month of November. So talk to us about who responds. Did you use one of these two scripts, Tasha?
I used the first one, but I kind of modified it a little bit just because I know what this girl does for work.
Okay.
So I took that part out of it.
And so who responded? Tell us about her.
She's my husband and I's really good friend, and she's been in and out of just health journeys throughout her life. You know, celiacs, things like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I thought about her a couple times, but I really didn't think about reaching out. And then, you know, we were going through, Terry, I know we did the list last week.
Uh-huh.
And she wasn't even on my list, but then she was talking about doing the list again tonight. And I was like, all right, I'll think about it again. And she's who came to my mind. So that's who I wrote.
Okay, this is so exciting. All right, guys. So I don't want you to stop. All right, so Tasha, I can send you, an Amazon gift card or a check for $50. You tell me what you would prefer. I can Venmo you $50. You get to decide.
Venmo's perfect if that works for you.
That works for me. Congratulations. How
Thank you.
appropriate that Tasha had the most preferred customer AROs in the month of what are we wrapping up? October. Bear with me. Yeah, it's all starting to run together. All right, as we are wrapping up the call tonight, just know this is going to be kind of a fun activity that we're going to do every Monday night for the month of November. And also know that tomorrow night on the affiliate call, Kathy, I think we could run that now if you want. We've got 5 minutes for the affiliate call. Tomorrow night is just going to be just Jeff, and he's going to be doing product. Yeah, isn't that great, Paula? He's going to be doing product and he's going to be doing business. So here we go. Can you scroll it up a little further, Kathy, where it asks the question? All right, this is it. Remember, clarity fast. That's the whole purpose of this. And I love this. I've been saying this now since we started. When someone says to me, so what do you do? I'm an affiliate with a global health food company. I want you to practice saying that out loud because it takes practice. It's not something we're used to saying. And we do have an affiliate partner who last week called me cracking up because she told somebody when they asked her, what do you do? And she said, I own a global health food company. And later had to go back and say, yeah, that's not exactly what I do. So just practice saying this out loud. So somebody would say, well, what kind of health food company? You can say things like health food pioneer. We're a plant food innovator, functional food leader, food that actually does something in the body. And we are best in class when it comes to plant powders. Wow. So what kind of products do you have? We offer daily plant food support in the form of plant powders, shakes, concentrates, chews, plant omegas, and a home gardening technology system. All right, so guys, all of these bullets above are just to help you in conversation. So you could ask somebody, so are you familiar with functional food? And they're going to answer either yes or no. And so functional food has a purpose. You consume it for a reason. Functional food fuels, builds, and conditions the body. I used that the other day with an athlete, that Juice Plus is functional food and it fuels, builds, and conditions the body. There's, thank you, Kathy. So you could see Healthy Living Affiliates, plural.com/tools will bring you here. Okay, you want to scroll, Kathy? So functional foods have a purpose. We're going to scroll down a bit. So when you're talking about fuel and energy, energy builds muscle, conditions everybody's physiology, and get used to saying plant powders, plant powders, plant powders. And here comes that best in class. We are sensible, smart, and proven. Why can we say that we're sensible? Because we are the best. I've used this a dozen times now. We're the best deal in health food. Well, how do you know that? Well, because of our health study. We're smart. Well, why do you say you're smart? Well, we are human performance for everybody. Everybody's physiology will change when they take Juice Plus. Well, how can you say you're proven? Well, we are the most thoroughly researched brand name health food on the planet. So I think that's all that's on there, right, Kathy? I know that we didn't get into, oh, yeah, we did. I remember when we created this now. what do people ask is, even though most people don't buy exclusively organic, I find that this is something everybody says, is it organic? Well, actually, we are beyond organic. And why do we say, and that might be all they need to hear. But if they want more, well, we're 100% plants, 100% vegan, we're non-GMO, we're gluten-free, NSF certified for sport, and tested for over 200,000 contaminants. Well, that's a jaw dropper. And we got that straight from the company. So that's, to me, that was an unknown fact to me. And safety. Our daily plant food support is used by professional athletes, and everyone from professional athletes to cancer patients and high risk pregnancy and everything that falls in between. So there you have it. healthylivingaffiliates.com/tools. Isn't that great? So look at it, study it, say it out loud. I'm just now starting to get, even though I've been doing this now for 6 months with Jeff, I'm really just starting to get comfortable with some of this new language. And it does command attention, and it does open doors for conversation. All right, Kathy, if you want to take that down, I want to see everybody's little fabulous faces here. The Lone Ranger. Anybody have any questions before we say goodnight? Oh, before we say goodnight, there's Qualifiers Day tomorrow. Does everybody know what that is? Qualifiers Day is the ability to put orders in, even though it's the 1st of November, and roll them back into October business. And I'm being told, and of course you have to phone it in. You put the order in online, then you phone the home office and say, hey, you know, here's the order, here's the phone number, and I need it pulled back into October business. And I'm being told, because it's always been so much fun, that this is something the company is going to do on a regular basis moving forward. We're going back to Qualifiers Day, because we always did have a good time on Qualifiers Day. Kind of was great energy. All right, guys. So any questions before we say goodnight? All right, be safe out there tonight. Trick or treat in style, okay? And have a good time. Good night, everybody. Good night. See you next Monday night.